Again at half-time. In terms of Arsenal, Patrick, what does this defeat do to their title challenge now? They're still 4 points clear.
They're still 4 points clear, but there's still some question about the mental strength of the team. I think that performance will be really disappointed because it's not the fact that they lose the game, but it's the way they lose the game. There was a lack of creativity. They didn't create enough. I think Saka on the right or Trossard on the left-hand side didn't produce enough to really create danger for United. So they will be, I think, in this situation, a leader to lift the spirit of the team. There will be this momentum where we will need somebody to make them understand that when they are on the field, they have to play. I think this is a team who are full of quality and to play with more energetic and to take more risk because they've got the quality. And it was a disappointed performance because I felt that they didn't play with this kind of freedoms to express themselves.
But in terms of leaders, Micah, they had the captain Odegaard on the pitch. They took him off before the hour mark in that quadruple change.
Yeah, but you lead in different ways, don't you? He leads on the field in terms of his creativity. Didn't really get into the game today. I think Patrick raises a good point in terms of that psychological battle, knowing that you want to win today. You win today, it puts you in good stead. And then it's against United. OK, they had a good result last week, but can you get over the line? There was a lack of urgency, a lack of energy, and a lack of real someone who wanted to take the game to United, to get on the ball and make something happen. And that was the worrying thing. When you've got Saka on the pitch, when you've got Trossard on the pitch, Jesus had talked him up before the game, and he wanted one of those players to step up in the big games. And today, they went missing.
Do you know what that's called? It's pressure. Pressure. Pressure's on Arsenal today. You see the other results, and they're in a great position. They've got everything going for them. They're doing really well in all the competitions, etc. And that's pressure. They're feeling the pressure. It's how they deal with it over the next month or two. That's what's cost them over the last few years when they've gotten themselves in good positions. And the sign over the last few weeks, now we're going back to the Liverpool game, the Forest game, and today, losing that momentum. If you step back, they'll have to have a reset and still step back and go, we're still in a great position. We've got to get our momentum back and that almost a little bit of confidence. I can't believe they don't look like a confident team where they are in the league and what they're doing in the other competitions. You'd almost have to sit in the dressing room and go, what's up with everybody? Play the game. They're obviously playing the occasion. They started getting a bit of joy when they were throwing the subs on and they were gambling, they were playing maybe off the cuff. You're thinking, OK, they got back to 2-2 and for a brilliant goal, they might have got a draw. So they've got to get back to basics and start embracing this challenge instead of being frightened of it.
Yeah, and results have gone against them as well this weekend, with City winning yesterday and then Aston Villa earlier today winning at Newcastle as well. So this, you're pretty much across, I'm sure, it happened yesterday with Liverpool losing late on at Bournemouth, 2-2 draw with a late equaliser for Spurs. Fulham beating Brighton late on. City 2-0 winners over Wolves and West Ham with a win to give them hope of escaping over Sunderland. And then today, in those early kickoffs, Forest winning at Brentford, beating at home for just the second time this season in a really timely victory for Sean Dyche's side after a tricky run. Liam Rossini made it 4 wins out of 5 since taking charge when they went to Crystal Palace. No win in 8 now for Palace. Villa getting the job done at Newcastle United. A really impressive performance for Unai Emery's side. Buendia and Ollie Watkins on the score sheet there. And then 5 goals here at the Emirates. It all came to life in that second half, and you can see all those goals from this weekend by scanning the QR code. It will take you straight to the Sky Sports app where you will be able to feast on the weekend's highlights, with a reminder that there is one more to come when Everton take on Leeds United, who are now all of a sudden looking over their shoulder again. We're on air at 6:30 for an 8 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night. There's the reminder for all joining Leeds on that number, and just ahead of them, Crystal Palace and Spurs, and perhaps neither of those two are out of the woods just yet either.